What's going on, guys? I'm Andrew Crawford, the HC Legend, ya boy, the GOAT. Not the GOAT, but I look like a GOAT. So, today on the channel, I will be talking about my first non-wrestling related topic of the new channel. Well, not new channel, but the fresh start on the channel. Whee! Yeah! Okay, my fake applause isn't that good right now. So this will be my top 10 modern day mainstream country singers of all time. Spoiler alert, Tyler Childers is not on this list. I like Tyler Childers' music, but my God, the hype he gets in the Kentucky area alone makes me want to beat my head against a brick wall till I die. Sorry. Number 10, Dustin Lynch. So like I said, mainstream, and he has been very mainstream, especially with his most recent album with the songs Mama's House, Thinking About You, and Riding Roads. Those three songs were all in the top 5 on the country music Billboard, I'm pretty sure. Or at least top 10. I don't know. He does have to compete with Morgan Wallen, which, I don't get why girls find him attractive. I mean, seriously, if you want to find a guy that looks like Morgan Wallen, go to a gas station at 3 a.m. and you'll find a guy with a mullet. I promise you, you will, honey. Sorry. Anyways, Dustin Lynch has been mainstream for the majority of his career. His first big hit, Cowboys and Angels, then he didn't really have that many big hits between that and, Where It's At. Then he had Mind Reader, Hell of a Night, Small Town Boy, Mama's House. He's had a few big hits, you know, and I genuinely like him, and this is my opinionated list, so yeah, here we go. Number 9, Chris Young, and I'm 99% putting him on here because I know my mama loves him, and he does make really good music, so you know, I kind of feel like Mom would kind of kick me out of her house if I didn't put him on this list. I'm joking, she wouldn't. But I do like Chris Young's music, you know. He's been very mainstream for the past 12 years, I think, or 13. He had Voices, Man I Wanna Be, Tomorrow, I Can Take It From There, Lonely Eyes, Think of You, I'm Coming Over, Neon. Recently he had that song Drowning, which genuinely makes me cry. And by genuinely, I mean I've cried to it. I cried to it Thursday at one point. He's got very beautiful lyrics. And I genuinely think that as far as modern day and mainstream country singers go, he is definitely top 10. I don't think it's close to put him out of the top 10. There are a couple guys on this list that I could take out of the top 10 and replace with a Keith Urban, but, you know, Keith Urban has been making music since before I was born, so is he still modern? Not really. Sorry, but I do love Keith Urban. He's my favorite country singer of all time, fun fact. Oh, and to cap on to where I said there are some guys you could take out of my top 10, Chris Young is not one of them. As far as modern day country singers, Chris Young is firmly cemented in modern day country singers. And when I say modern, I mean the latest they were allowed to start was 2006, and they gotta still be making music. Chris Young fits all of those. But, anyways, now moving on to number 7, officially, Justin Moore. If you don't know who Justin Moore is, have you been living under a rock since like 2011? Literally, this man dropped one song and it took over country radio for God knows how long. I wanted to play it at my dad's funeral, well, first off, I was emotionally depressed and heartbroken over it. If heaven wasn't so far away, if you couldn't tell. And since then, he's had a lot more hits. His cover of Home Sweet Home, that I think was absolute dog crap compared to Motley Crue's version, the band who actually sings it was great. It was dog crap compared to Motley Crue's, but his version wasn't that bad, but that was still a hit. The ones that didn't make it back home recently, Point at You, Letting the Night Roll, Small Town USA. He has made a lot of hits. He has the lyrics. He is a great musician, and I genuinely love him. And he is one of the ones that you could probably replace with a older country singer that is still making music, but I wouldn't, because I feel like that would be cheating. Especially based on the criteria that I made randomly halfway through recording the Chris Young entry of my video. Number 7, Luke Combs. I know I just said Justin Moore was number 7. Oh well, shut up. Dustin Lynch, Chris Young, Justin Moore, Luke Combs. Luke Combs, you are number 7 on this list. I like his music, but some of his love songs sound very similar in terms of instrumentals, which I kind of hate. But I will say he does make very good music and very heartfelt music. Hurricane, One Number Away, Beautiful Crazy, Houston, We Got a Problem, She Got the Best of Me, Must Have Never Met You, Forever After All, Nothing Like You, Better Together, Beer Never Broke My Heart, One Too Many, 6 Feet Apart, and I'm done naming Luke Combs songs. They're all very good. He's a very good musician. Luke Combs, you're in my top 10, even though your hype has died down a lot since Forever After All, if I'm being honest. So, maybe pick back up, Chief, Pick yourself up. Pick yourself up off the floor. Pick yourself up off the floor, That lyric, yeah, might want to do that, bro. Number 5, I'm giving it to Cole Swindell. So, I recorded a Sam Hunt entry for this number, but I feel like Cole Swindell's the better fit. That's how close Sam Hunt was to making this list. Not only would he have been in my top 10, but he would have been number 5. But I prefer Cole Swindell's music, and this is my opinion. So, Cole Swindell's a very talented musician. With his song Ain't Worth the Whiskey, Chillin' It, Dozen Roses and a Six Pack was beautiful. Hope You Get Lonely Tonight, Dad's Old Number, You Should Be Here, Middle of a Memory, Love You Too Late, Single Saturday Night, Right Where I Left It. Cole Swindell has, again, beautiful music. And based on the names of those songs, some of them are really heartfelt. The 2 songs about his father, Dad's Old Number, and You Should Be Here. I relate to both of those songs because, like Cole Swindell, I lost my dad during a very important time in my life where things were seemingly starting to go right. Cole Swindell got a record deal and not long after lost his dad. Mine's not as big, but, I finally, felt like I was making major improvements in my running career and lost my dad. So, I relate to Cole Swindell's music when it comes to songs about his dad especially. But he's also got his kind of more party songs, Chillin' It, which is more or less about him, basically turning around and just going right after a girl. At least that's what the music video was. But anyways, Cole Swindell, number 5. Number 4, Hardy. And it's not Jeff Hardy, it's not Matt Hardy, and it's not the restaurant Hardee's. There's a guy named Hardy, makes very good music, honestly. He also makes some bad music, but the good music is very good. He has a song called Give Heaven Some Hell, which is just honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. It is literally him talking about he lost one of his friends. So, they'll meet again one day, but till then, go up there and, make people my favorite line is, make some thunder, make them wonder how you got in, talking about he wants him to he wants him to be so wild in heaven, not from the drinking standpoint, obviously, but not from the sinning standpoint, but from the, how he lives standpoint, that he makes other angels question how he got into heaven. And, I'm a Christian, so, that song is probably not the best to listen to, but it's not saying anything bad about heaven. It's not. I don't see why. I think it's a good song, and I genuinely love it, and, it's definitely, Hardy's in my top 10, if not for no other song than that song alone. But he does have other songs. A Rock, where he basically relates life to a rock, and at the end of it says, we're all just living life on a rock, He has One Beer, which, while is his most overplayed song, it's still a good song. So, yeah, Hardy's on this list at number 4. Number 3, I can talk about more. Okay. Number 3, Morgan Wallen. So, Morgan Wallen he's wonderful. I love his music. It is very good music. But, like I said, I do not understand, literally, half of the females I know, I do not understand why they're obsessed with Morgan Wallen. He's not an attractive dude. Literally, I can walk around my campus for about an hour and a half, and I can find someone with a mullet just as nice as Morgan Wallen's. Probably can't sing as well, but he's got the mullet like Morgan Wallen, and he literally looks like a twin of Morgan Wallen almost. Like, it's not hard to find someone that looks like Morgan Wallen. If you think Morgan Wallen's attractive, I can grow a mullet out, get the weird little mustache right here, shave this. Then maybe can I get sorry, but Morgan Wallen does make good music, Sand in My Boots is very good. Chasing You, Whiskey Glasses, The Way I Talk, Not Good at Not, Talking Tennessee, 865 is probably my favorite Morgan Wallen song. Somebody's Problems, good. Morgan Wallen makes very good music. I like Morgan Wallen's music. It is nowhere near bad. Just don't understand the hype behind his looks. He's an ugly dude. I'm sorry, but he is. And, but yeah, Morgan Wallen definitely deserves to be on here for the sheer fact that for the better part of 7 years, he has owned country music. It really took over the country music scene. Number 2, Scotty McCreery. He started off on American Idol, but then had that really big hit, I Love You This Big, some not so big, but still very good songs like The Trouble with Girls. That's a beautiful song. He's got a song called Feeling It, See You Tonight, This Is It, that really sweet love song he wrote for his wife before their wedding. He's got, what's that song? He's got a really good song out right now that I love listening to called Damn Straight. It's literally basically saying, the chorus says, damn straight, you're killing me, man. I've always been your biggest fan. Now I can't even listen because I'll get to missing her and the hurt gets worse. Basically saying, I can't listen to George Strait's music even though I'm one of his biggest fans, because every time I do, it makes me think of this girl that, broke my heart. And that is a very beautiful song, and I genuinely love it. And I think Scotty McCreery is the second best country singer in existence today. And, I genuinely like his music, and there's only one person that I would rather listen to than him as far as modern day country singers go. Number 1, Thomas Rhett. Thomas Rhett is the son of country singer Rhett Atkins. Thomas Rhett has had a lot of hits since he debuted in 2010. Like the songs Make Me Wanna, It Goes Like This, Get Me Some of That. He has a really underrated song called Something to Do with My Hands. He's got a very beautiful song called Beer with Jesus. It's not actually about having a beer with Jesus. He's got Crash and Burn, an underrated song with Jordan Sparks called Playing with Fire. He's got Marry Me, Star of the Show, Life Changes, 16. Thomas Rhett has a beautiful sounding repertoire of music, ranging from his more, romantic, I love you songs, such as It Goes Like This, to his more, I like her, but she's never going to want me the way I want her, so I might as well, just kind of move on from it and try to make it through without crying. He has Marry Me. And he's even got, like, his kind of, and, he's got his, he don't have that much party anthems, but he does make beautiful music. Poetic and just wonderful sounding. I don't think there's any way you can put Thomas Rhett off this list and be normal. I think Thomas Rhett deserves his spot on this list. And out of the people that I say you could probably replace with Keith, an older country singer that still makes music, even though it goes against my criteria, there aren't many of them. There's probably two. Cole Swindell and Justin Moore are probably the two. But everyone else, I think, stays on this list, especially for mainstream, modern country radio. Like, if I'm driving down the road, I'm not going to hear Sturgill Simpson getting played. I'm sorry, but I'm not. But if I'm driving down the road, one of these 10 guys will show up at some point, I'm sure. But these are my top 10 favorite country singers today. And honestly, even if I wasn't just kind of keeping it in the mainstream area, probably no underground country artist would make this list. I'm sorry if, Chris Stapleton wasn't on here. I think Chris Stapleton's overrated as. I don't like Chris Stapleton. I never will. There are a lot of country singers that are making music today that people are like, how do you not like this guy? And I'm like, I don't. He's trash. But that's the video. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you disagree? Did you agree? Let me know in the comments below. I'm Andrew Crawford, and hopefully I will see you on Tuesday.